neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. Many victims are brought here with the promise of a better life, education, and the chance to live the American dream. For many, the dream quickly becomes a nightmare. Most are beaten, raped, live in squalor, receive little to no food or water. Once they enter the United States, they are forced to work in several industries: domestic servitude, agricultural workers, and the #1 industry for human trafficking victims, not just foreign-born victims. It is estimated that approximately 100 to 200,000 American-born girls are bought, sold, and trafficked across the United States annually. American children are kidnapped, manipulated, and forced into prostitution. Average age for these victims is between 12 and 14, but some cases report the children as young as 9 in the commercial sex trade in the United States. Most of these children are runaways or from a broken home. They meet these men who pretend to be understanding and pay attention to them. They pay to get their hair done, nails done, and they take them out to dinner. They listen and offer advice to these young children when they are going through their problems with their parents. Once they are hooked, the pimp changes. He starts telling the children that if they truly love him, they will have sex with his friends. They are also trained to be prostitutes. They are told what to say to Johns and how to act. At the end of the date, all money goes to the pimp. If the child doesn't bring enough money, she is beaten and raped repeatedly. This happens in every state across the nation, from New York to California. In fact, California is the 3rd largest state in the nation for human trafficking, and it doesn't get any better. According to several nonprofit organizations, including Courage to Be You, Sacramento is one of the top 10 cities for human trafficking. The reason is because almost all major interstate highways converge in the Sacramento area, and victims can easily be transported to other states within hours. Many of the victims stay in Sacramento and are prostituted out. Some are transported from Sacramento to the Bay Area to work. Others are taken down south and forced to work in the fields, and others become indentured domestic servants. According to Kevin Sales, human trafficking is the 3rd most lucrative illegal operation. Only the sales of drugs and guns are more lucrative. Pimps or other slave traders buy someone relatively cheap and then use them until they are either dead or escape, and they keep all the profits. Pimps can earn around $500 per night from just one girl. On September 30th, 2010, California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger signed 2 bills regarding human trafficking in the state of California. The first one was the California Supply Chain Transparency Act. It will require retailers and manufacturers doing business in California and having more than $100 million in annual worldwide gross receipts to publicly disclose some basic things about what they're doing to end slavery in their supply chain. The other was SB 677, and it allows courts to seize any property, such as a house or car, used in the commission of human trafficking. It also adds civil penalties of up to $25,000 for human trafficking violations. We live in the United States of America. We are proud of our country and our history. In our Declaration of Independence it is written, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Unalienable rights, by definition, are those rights that cannot be surrendered, sold, or transferred to someone else. That is our belief as Americans, and we fight for that belief on a regular basis. And many Americans die protecting that belief and that right that we have taken for granted. Yet, for victims of human trafficking in the United States, whether they were born in America or not, this is not guaranteed to them. For those individuals, it is only a dream.